A teacher should and must have both the good and bad, fair and unfair qualities at the same time. A teacher must also be capable of not only authenticity, kindness, character, sovereignty, distinction in his talent, scalability, which is different in all teachers, but they must also be capable of the bad things, such as shortcoming, weakness, deficiency in something or another, because that is what completes them and makes them not only human beings but also harmonious, powerful, productive, and respective, appreciative teachers in one way or another. Because the combination of strength and weakness has always been valid for everything that is not only natural intrinsic, such as the human beings, both man and women, but also in all of our creations and inventions, there exists this strange dichotomy between good and bad, right and wrong, fair and unfair, just and unjust, which cannot be essentially removed or eliminated, just as fear, anxiety, shortcoming, wickedness cannot be removed, abolished, or eliminated from the world, but only controlled or neutralized, or the development of courage, perseverance, consistency, authenticity gives us or provides us more and more clarity and discipline, dedication, or courage is knowing what to fear, what not to fear. Courage is mastery over fear. So we can achieve self mastery, self discipline, self knowledge, self actualization, with the help of which we'll be able to better identify ourselves and embrace ourselves for both good and evil that we are and that exists in ourselves in one way or another. So it's not always about looking at ourselves from the inside or from the close quarters, because close quarters do not allow us to see everything about ourselves. But we continue with our arrogance, weakness, shortcoming, deficiency forward, and we continue to encounter failure, setback, downfall, misery, misfortune in one way or another. But when we are able to observe, interrogate, and consider ourselves from great distances from the valley, then that distance allows us to understand who we are, what we are not, what we could have become, what we could have done, and still what we can achieve and become and do in our lives to make ourselves great, significant, admired, recognized, and self knowledgeable, because those things are still possible. The time is still there, but what is not there is dedication, consistency, devotion, willingness, ambition. If those things come into play, then we can achieve all that. So, dogma is important. Dogma is not essentially unimportant. And because there is dogma in religion, faith, custom, practice in the society, there is also criticism, doubt, skepticism. Because skepticism, doubt does not and will not exist without the existence of dogmatic practices and people in the first place. So everything compensates